question and answer for you today. I received the question, where do I start? More often than any other question or comment on Elbow Room. And this question caused me to spend some time reflecting back on how I started to see that if I could answer that the best way that I could. When you know you want to get rid of things and you know that your home is not reflecting, the calm and the serene and the less and the decluttering that you would like it to, and you know you want to move, but everywhere you look is a mess, and you're like, okay, I get it, but where do I start? So here is what I did. I started really simple. I started in rooms where I knew I could handle them. A lot of times we go, okay, I'm gonna get organized, and the room that drives me the craziest is the laundry room, because every time I go in there to start a load of whites, an avalanche of I don't know stuff comes upon me and I almost die. I have been there. So we go in there and we start sorting and we cleaning, and then we get stuck because some of those decisions are really hard. And then we slam the door and we walk out and we move on with our lives. So instead of going and tackling that hard thing first, try going to a small, simple area. Maybe just do one drawer, do a shelf that you know. Start with something really simple. Edit out the things that don't belong in there. Either take them straight to the thrift store, or, after you finish, you can put them in their other home. You're going to edit that area. You're going to containerize the things that do belong there when you're done, and you're going to label it. Somehow come up with a system so that you remember where things belong in that drawer and when you can find them again. That is always the 3 steps that I use in order to be able to move through a room. First, I get rid of everything that I know that I'm comfortable getting rid of. Then I containerize what's left in the way that makes most sense to me at that time, and that changes for me often. And then the last thing is I somehow think, how am I going to remember this? What do I need to write on this box so that I know? And whatever helps my brain remember, which could be different from your brain, let's all hope, that's what I write. So start simple. Don't go do the big projects right away. Do the things that you can do easily, and that is going to help you build momentum and practice for those trickier areas. And all of this editing, decluttering, setting up systems, the more you do this, the better you're going to get, the more confidence you're going to gain, and the more you're going to begin to see these problem solution things cycle through more naturally. So if you start simple and you practice, it's going to be so much easier to tackle that laundry room when you have a little more confidence behind you. And then the second thing is start with what you know you're ready to get rid of. A lot of times, we go through and we think, okay, I'm going to take this room down to nothing, or I'm going to get rid of everything. Editing is often, in my experience, most of the rooms that I did, I had to pass through 3 and 4 times over a period of a couple of years. I didn't do it, all in 2 weeks. But as I moved through my home, maybe this first pass through the kitchen, I wasn't ready to get rid of china. But then 6 months later, I'm realizing, wait, I didn't even use this at Christmas. I don't really like it that much. Now I'm looking at it a little closer and there's chips all over it. Hey, I'm packing this stuff out of here, because if I move this, I could put something else up there that I need to reach or that's driving me crazy. But that wasn't apparent to me on that first pass through the kitchen. So do get rid of what you know you're going to get rid of, and let that momentum build too, because the more you get rid of things, the more you build trust and confidence in your decision making, and you'll feel better about some of those harder decisions a little bit later on. Then the last thing that I want to talk about is don't get hung up on getting those things to the perfect person. Don't worry about getting every single item that leaves your house to the person who's going to appreciate it the most. I can't tell you how many times I have worked in friends' homes or worked with people, and what happens when we get to that box, I say, how long has this stuff been here? Well, I'm keeping it because so-and-so said they might want it and I'm gonna da-da-da. Or this might be worth $2.50 in eBay and I haven't put it up there yet, but in 6 more years, I'm gonna put it up there. Now look, if you have valuable items that you can sell, by all means do that. But don't get hung up on getting every single item that you get rid of to the perfect person. All that will happen with that process is it will keep that stuff in your house longer. Let it go to the thrift store, take the tax deduction, which by the way is really big and simple to do, and let the thrift store find the perfect person for that item. You don't have to do it. Those people are really good at knowing what people collect and all of that kind of stuff. So once you have decided to get rid of it, unless it has a value of like more than $20 or something like that, just take it straight out of your house. Let it go. Yeah, so those would be my tips. Start simple, get rid of what you know you're ready to get rid of, and get it all the way out of your house, if I could sum it up in those 3 steps. Let me know if this helps you get unstuck, or if you have other questions or videos that you would like me to make for you. Maybe you can inspire my next video. Thanks for asking this question. Talk to you later. Bye.